I had YouTube Premium for the last 2.5 years, and as of like a little less than a month ago, I was kicked off of YouTube Premium from the family account that was there, and now I was sitting in this window space for about a week. I made it a week of just doing regular old YouTube with ads and none of the premium features, and I couldn't make it. I couldn't last. I then resubscribed. I created my own YouTube Premium account, family account now. And so with the family account, I pay like $22, I think $23, something like $22, $23 if you don't do it through iOS. Otherwise, it goes up to like 28. I subscribed, and it feels so good to be back on YouTube Premium. I have to say, unequivocally and also unapologetically, this is the one subscription that's completely worth it. Totally worth it. 100% worth it. I would pay the 22 or 23 for a family plan, or I think it's $12 for a single, whatever it is, for it being the most expensive one. It is completely worth it because, man, you don't realize how much you miss something until you don't have it. And the thing that I missed was the fact that YouTube is my most used app, period. It's my most used service. It's worth it. And instead of, because I didn't do this, instead of just doing ad blockers for everything, I don't want to jip my fellow content creators. I'm a content creator who gets paid through AdSense. It feels like bad karma. One, two, I don't want to punish other people for the fact that all these ads are annoying. I don't like the ad model for what it is. But what I can say is that it's kind of worth it. I use YouTube way more than any other streaming service, way more than Disney, and my son watches Bluey and stuff, way more than Hulu, Netflix. And I don't even think I'm subscribed to the other ones. Apple TV, Apple TV Plus. I can't even say I've watched anything recently, but hopefully that changes. But YouTube Premium, YouTube baby, I watch that all the time. When I am not making this stuff and when I'm not making music, I'm on YouTube. Like, I live on YouTube. Unfortunately, it is my streaming addiction. And so in that sense, I'm the statistic that you don't want to be. That I'm paying $22 a month or 23, whatever it is, 20 something a month to maintain my addiction. But it's kind of worth it. I like grassroots movements. I like indie creators. I like people who make things through passion. I've been told that's kind of like what I do, or like what's presented from me. So it's like paying it forward. I don't want to jip people. So I sat through a week's worth of ads, and I was losing my freaking mind. And even more so, I realized that like I need premium. Well, I don't need anything, but I really utilize premium for the download offline videos when I'm traveling on airlines or road trips, whatever. I like to put Bluey episodes or simple song episodes on the iPad mini that we have, the house iPad I have for my son, so he can then watch his Bluey or listen to his music. And, that's just not really possible without premium. And I know I'm probably making excuses and justifications. Oh well, it's the service I use. Like I was always using YouTube forever, for over a decade. Okay, almost 2 decades worth. In 2026, it'll be 2 decades worth. So it's worth it to me. It is what it is. I'm not gonna ad block people. I'm not gonna punish my fellow creators, big or small, because of ads. It's just that's not the right thing to do. So it's good to be back in more ways than one. It's good to be back. By the way, this setup that you're used to seeing all around here, my effort is to always make it look kind of the same, but behind the scenes, it should be a little bit different. For example, all the audio and having to lean into the mic. I'm hoping I fixed that issue because today's video was not recorded on this mic. It was recorded on this mic. I'm pointing at the wrong thing. It was recorded on this mic. I recently bought a couple mics to try out, so I'm trying them out right now. I bought them through Amazon, and yeah, it was all done on here. So I don't even know this brand. It's not DJI. It's not Rode. So it's this other brand. This is the charging case for it. And I also have another one that is right. I'm charging it right now. And I got the receiver, the transmitter and the receiver. This is charging right here. I already tried out this one. And it kind of, I'm not liking it for the Sony. This is being recorded directly onto the Sony through OBS. And I had to make a few adjustments here, but I am finding that the 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cable is the worst sounding audio for between either of these two. This thing right here, trash. But I've also plugged this into my phone and ran it with USB-C on both. They sound identical and good. They sound clean. They sound consistent. They sound no different than filming on an iPhone, except without the background noise. All right, I actually wanted to record this to show you what it looked like. I am filming with the main camera, the rear camera, not my front-facing camera. And I just wanted you to see and hear what the sound, which, by the way, we're going to go outside to see if the ANC is actually helping. I don't have the windbreaker on here. Yeah, it's windy a little bit. And I got my little water fountain. I'm curious. We'll see how this sounds. But this is what I mean by you're having the audio sound better with USB-C over the other 3.5 millimeter. It doesn't sound good. That port, it's not a good port. I could totally see why we got away from them. This, I know, sounds better. There you go. So both of the models I'm trying out right now have a noise canceling feature for the background. So hopefully when my AC kicks on, it's not picked up. And then more ideally, when I go outside, wind is reduced as much as possible. So I'm trying out some more gear, and none of this would have been possible, or very, very less possible if it wasn't for my channel members. So thank you. Every penny that I make through my ads or my channel members is reinvested back into the production here. And my goal with having a now lavalier mic, a lav mic, is that I can walk around, I can do things, and audio is consistent, and I don't always have to film here at the studio space. I can do other types of more maybe interesting on-the-go videos. So there's that. And like I did with the iPhone 16, did you notice? This is a lower quality sound, I will tell you. As an audiophile, I can hear it immediately. So I'm hoping in the post-production of this, compression and EQ will fix it. But compared to this, like this is studio grade mic, because it is literally a studio grade, and this is $100 on Amazon. So there it is. All right. Hopefully this test went well, and it is good to be back on YouTube, specifically YouTube Premium. I'll see you guys in the next one.